I wonder if ICE has looked into the employees in any of the Trump resorts yet. I'm sure they'll get that soon. It's fairly straightforward. You know, these deportation raids are happening around the country right now. They're going just about as poorly as we expected they would. Many U.S. citizens and even Native Americans have been erroneously hassled by ICE. Imagine asking a Native American, "Are you here illegally?" They're like, "No, you're here illegally. You've been here illegally for 500 years." Questioning Native Americans to ask if they're illegal immigrants might be the Trumpiest thing Trump has ever trumped. Meanwhile, in Canada, they are super excited about becoming a part of the United States. I'll tell you, they're even acting like us now. Last week in Alberta, a guy got in a fight outside a bar. It was a very cold night. It's so cold, in fact, that his penis became frozen to the sidewalk, which is coincidentally how Guillermo and I met, right? Remember that? Yeah. TMZ broke this important story. This was the headline: Canadian bar, this weenie is not getting roasted. Man's penis sticks to icy sidewalk. The headline could use some word. The weenie is not getting roasted. It's not very. We have a great story. We need a great headline. Like, please, Willie, this pig needs a blanket. TMZ did get footage of the incident, fortunately. Quite a commotion. The police laid him down on the ground, and finally, I don't know what else they could do, but they just yanked him off. Up north, they call it a Saskatoon circumcision. Good thing it doesn't snow that much in Florida, or this would be a daily occurrence. Maybe they should become our 51st state. We might need someone to take our spot. There is a movement afoot encouraging California to secede from the Union. It's a petition, and if 500,000 people sign it, it could make the ballot in 2028. They have until July to get the signature. Actually, I think this is a terrible idea. How about we figure out how to get out of the Dodgers Stadium parking lot first, and then figure out how to get out of the country? Because we become our own country. Who's going to turn on our giant water valve for us? Next to last night, Donald Trump was taking victory laps, celebrating turning a non-existent valve to turn our water back on. Smokey Unbearable was at it again last night, too. Again, he wrote, the water is flowing big time in Northern California. The long, empty reservoirs will soon be full. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, me, for solving an imaginary problem I made up. Somehow he managed with 6 lines in 3 sentences there. The water's flowing big time. Also is how he lets his nurse know it's time to change the diaper. But unfortunately for Trump, his dumb claim was shot down by none other than his favorite TV network. A reporter from Fox News, Jennifer Griffin, posted, U.S. defense officials tell me they did not send troops to turn on the water in California, despite President Trump's claims overnight. Oh, that's it, Jennifer. No cabinet position for you, I guess. No one seems to know why or how Trump came up with this silly idea, but to put it to rest, we've decided to go to the source, and Governor Gavin Newsom is joining us via satellite right now to answer the questions. Thanks for speaking. Thank you, Governor Newsom, for joining us. We appreciate it. Welcome to the rodeo, Brodeo. Thank you. So listen, I wanted to ask you about this claim Trump's making that he saved our state by turning on a giant water spigot. No, that's a big nah, brah. There's no big ass spigot. Okay, that's what but hey, what is that behind you then? Oh, that's not water. That's the Intercontinental Wheatgrass Pipeline. I see. When it comes to water, Mother Nature is in charge, and we just go with the flow. Okay, all right. But now, low key, the fires are under control thanks to the rains that I summoned. Wait, the rains you summoned? Well, let me be clear. It wasn't just me who summoned the rain. I convened a multi-faith tribunal of climate shamans and medicine they-thems. And after an intense transcendental cleansing orgy, we invoked a sick-ass atmospheric river and boom chakra lacra rain. I see. Okay, well, that makes sense. So where do the fires stand now? Well, check it.
Color-coded tubes indicate how much of a bummer the fires are. Palisades, class 5, total bummer.
Okay.
And Malibu, it's a downer, but not unsurfable.
All right.
And Zuma Beach is going balls deep.
Okay. I think that's good then, I guess. Well, what is the status of the Eden fire?
No idea what that is.
Well, that was a big one. It was the fire in Altadena.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
oh yeah. Well, there's no surf in Altadena. It's legit landlocked.
Okay. Well, we're not necessarily interested in the surf conditions in these places.
Oh, well then I'm happy to report that my vineyard is fine.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that. But as far as Trump goes,
Speaking of, did you see me lay one on Melania?
I did see this.
Check this out. There I am with Donald Dork.
Yeah.
And then there's the wifey, she's down to pound.
I can hardly say I blame her about that. And what about these endangered fish Trump keeps bringing up, the Delta smelt?
Oh, the Delta smelts.
Yes.
These guys. Look at that one. Kind of reminds me of that Stephen Miller, but with like more friends.
Yeah.
Bro, they are soups endangered, and we gotta preserve those little at all costs. Because eggs from fishes are so delicious, especially when paired with a glass of bone-dry Cali Bean. Ooh, that is so tight.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait, who is this?
Well, that's one of the shaman who helped me out with the rainfall.
Wait, that's the QAnon shaman for January 6th.
Yeah, but he's chill now.
Oh.
Okay, chill-ish. Right. Hey, yo, Shambone, can you summon me some cruelty-free chicken tendies?
Yeah! Governor, before you go, what do you make of this movement to have California secede from the United States?
Oh, I'm about it, Slim Jim. Just off the dome, what do you think about the Republic of Gavinistan?
As a name?
Yeah.
I hate it, I guess.
Okay, we'll workshop it.
Okay.
But I do know that if this does happen, we're switching all of our dinero to Ketis coin.
What? What is Ketis coin?
It's the Red Hot Chili Peppers frontman Anthony Kiedis' sick new crypto, and it's going to the moon. What I've got, you gotta get it, put it in you. What I've got, you gotta get it, put it in you.
Okay, well, good luck, Governor. Appreciate you taking time to talk to us. I know you have a very busy week. So.
I do. Friday's the draft for my fantasy football team.
Okay, well, good luck.
All right, Chachi, protect your neck.
Okay, thank you, Governor.
Okay, so that's TV, Roku.
For 70 years, Van Dongens has been growing.
Okay, so that's the Roku TV.
Tonight is a man of many monikers. He's a seven-time Mr. Olympia, two-term governor of California, and one-time barbarian with a new book called Be Useful, 7 Tools for Life. It comes out October 10th. Please welcome Arnold Schwarzenegger. for being here. It's great to have you here on our first time. I always love talking to you. And you were governor during that writer's strike in 2007 when we were on the air at that time. Did you get involved in that? Or is that a governor's place even to get involved with the strike and to bring both sides together and try to get them to settle?
Well, you try to inspire them to speed up the process.
I see.
You know, so that's the most
By
important
threatening
thing.
them physically?
But look, that too.
Yeah.
But the things that you wish you could do, you can't do.
As governor.
Like, well, as governors, doesn't matter what you are,
Really?
because you know, when I think about when I was a kid, and my brother and I, we would have a fight or a disagreement. My father would just lock us in a room, and he says, "You can't get out of here until you solve the problem." So I said to myself, "But that would be actually a great idea for a dispute like that."
And
So imagine now
Yeah.
that you have the strike, the writer's strike, and the actor's strike.
Yes.
Yeah, and you go and you say to them, okay, the studio executives and the union leaders, they have to go in the room and you lock them up.
Right. Yeah.
And you can't get out before the strike is settled.
Well, what if?
Before the negotiations are settled. You
Yes.
say that there will be no food.
But actors don't eat
And
food
no
anyway.
bathrooms. No
Bathrooms?
nothings. Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
You know, imagine now the studio executive often they can't go to Spargos, they can't go to the Scala, they can't go to any of their favorite restaurants.
Yes.
The union leaders, they get upset, they have to go home or to be with their families. So there's an urgency there.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee you within a few days the strike will be settled.
Right. Right.
That's the way you have to do
Maybe
it. And
put them in a plane covered with dirt.
good idea. Yeah, exactly. That's why I say no bathrooms.
You must have. I would imagine you have great appreciation for screenwriters because you, as an actor, have delivered more classic one-liners than probably anyone ever. Yes.
Well, absolutely.
We always talk about, like, I'll be back. All that on the page that was going to be a big deal.
No, I have to say that most of the lines that I've used, we did not know ahead of time that they're going to be funny lines, or they're going to be lines that people will repeat over and over again. And then with I'll Be Back, I remember, as a matter of fact, we had in the beginning a dispute, the director and I, because I didn't feel comfortable with this I'll be back, this LL type of thing. So I said to him, why don't I just, since I already talk like a machine, I might as well just say, I will be back. And he says, no, it doesn't sound as good. I said, well, it sounds better to me. He says, let's just forget about the I'll be back. Let's just do I will be back. And he says, Arnold, are you the writer here? Or what is going on here? And I said, no, I'm not the writer. He says, well, I'm the writer. So I decide what we're going to do. And we're going to stay with I'll be back. And then that's exactly what we did. We shot 10 different takes with I'll be back. And then one of them they used. And we did not know this is going to be such a famous line until the movie came out. I remember I walked in Central Park and someone came up to me and said to me, can you repeat this line that you said in Germany, which line? Well, I'll be back. And I said, I'll be back. And they said, no. The way you said it in the movies. The way you said it in the movie was just perfect. And I said, I'll be back. And he said, yeah.